Hello and welcome everybody out there in D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our campaigns, we do have open slots available. Be sure to reach out to me and let me know. We have open slots available in this game, in our Saturday early game, our Saturday bi-weekly campaign, which is a heist-based campaign, and our Tuesday early campaign. So, be sure to reach out and let me know. Now, without further ado, tell us what the Hat was, Elwin.
Yes. Last time on Godslayers, Arati joined forces with Char, and we need proof of innocence that we had no involvement in Ixiom release. Otherwise, we'll need to face two gods at the same time. To procure this information, we decided to travel to the Tundras. A group split in two, what happened to never split the party. A group led by Vindir into the Crystal Tombs, another led by Elowen going to the Retreat Plateau, and Iblis going on our own. We were reminded that we want to contact a sphinx in a magical temple and gather irrefutable proof of in Tundras. And nothing that okay, the Genesis controls the entry and exit of the Tundras. There seems to be magical snowflakes in this realm. Apparently only divine creature can remove them, otherwise you need to destroy them to remove them. Iblis found a ruby containing preserved memory of Shar. Otherwise, Elowen and Erwald witnessed the final moment of Tyler Frontier, serving the Sun and Moon. We are somewhere where we cannot find our own destiny or our own story. Also, the archives where Vindir went. There was another Blazsinger that defended the moon and undead Char forces. The blade could physically manipulate the weave, the string, stealing, and redirecting magic. That's how they were able to contain her.
Are you done?
Yes.
Another thing that Casimir had brought up towards the end was that there's some type of magical chamber that you get to ask questions at, but none of you really inquired as to what this was, so that is what we are picking up on. Go ahead and inquire.
Is it a cave? Is it what is the place or being?
It's in one of the tombs. I've been there before, so I can take but if I remember, it was a little bit dangerous. You only get one shot at this. That is it, and it's a shot
One opportunity.
Eternity. So be very sure of the question that you want to ask. I probably suggest that it really relates to our current situation of how do we deal with everything that's going on right now. So you each have a question. You may get more questions from your answer. It will give you a lot, but it will not detail every step that you have to take. That is the best way I can go. When I did this before, this was a long time ago, and it was how I asked how It was essentially along the lines of, how do I successfully defeat hunger? Like, in what ways is that even possible? And it told me the path. It told me a bit about him, a bit who he was, but also the steps I would have to go through and what I would need to do. That's why I know that one day I will need to meet pestilence. I will need to trap them and inscribe their rune onto myself. But to do that, I need to cage them within like a 30 feet or so source. And essentially it will show a rune that I'm able to carve into my body, but it will quickly deteriorate me. But in doing so, it will give me enough strength to fight hunger, because pestilence beats hunger. So I do not know the rituals that I need to do to trap pestilence, but I know that's something I have to do. So that's an example of, there is questions from this that you don't have the answers. So beware of that. So it may be useful that if one person has questions, we use one of the other answers. We use one of the other questions to get answers to something that we need. Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions, guys?
Don't think so. I do have my question for this. So whenever we get there, Kaz, just I guess I can you say my question, and we can go from there, or somebody else can say their question, and we can try to build off. And I can say mine to build off of theirs.
I'm happy with whatever way you want to do it. With you here, I don't think we should have problems, hopefully. Like, some of the defenses should be down, so... or at least won't attack us. So we can start heading over there, as we talked about it at least. You guys coming into this area, there is another entity here. It is something from the beyond, but it doesn't seem to approach us because of Bindia. So don't anger it, because it can't die. And also don't try to teach it, because it seems like it mimics us and potentially tries to learn from us. It is it should be something to be feared, I believe.
And it doesn't want to start a new life either. I've already asked.
It seeks to kill, is what my understanding is. So
stay-
do not teach it.
Yeah, and stay close to me, because I'm not sure how far away you can go without it trying to attack you.
Joey, if I look back, like, can I see it? Like, is it still watching us, like, hidden somewhere?
That depends solely on your perception check.
Yeah. Let me bring up my character, because I hadn't actually done that.
Good call. I forgot to load my character sheet too.
Yeah. All of you spellcasters, load your character sheets.
Yeah,
Hey, remember-
Or you can open yours up at any time.
I do have that passive with 22, though, so I mean, that's an auto crit. Remember?
I have
Yeah,
a
is that how
very-
that's going to work? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
No. So... Oh no, Casimir, you magically got a -1 to your proficiency bonus.
Sorry, girlfriend's here. If you hear, she might hear.
So Kaz, carefully examining the area around you, you can notice there's one set of shadows against one of the protruding mountains in this location that is slightly off. You believe the creature is, in fact, still watching.
Gotcha. Alright, let's go. So, what are some of your questions that you think you might want to ask?
I'm going to ask a very greedy question, because I'm a villain.
Would you like to type that out in chat for me?
Oh, in chat? Okay. Let
Yeah,
me
so I can prepare.
Yeah. Just oop, oop. There you go. Very, very greedy.
Mm. You get 99% certainty
I roll a 1. Fuck!
now. Shit, it was 99%. Alrighty. So that's what you expressed to your allies as your one and only that was close. One and only
Yeah.
question.
For once,
Are you
I'm
telling
not-
it that you...
Hmm?
Sorry.
Yes.
On you go.
for once, I'm asking you guys before asking the the question itself to the tombs.
I don't fully know what the thing you're asking to absorb is, but also why?
More power?
It didn't need to be stronger. I would reveal a sigh right now. No, I'm still doing it.
You might need it to defeat Char.
I mean, yes, but
The answer might be you can't. And
This is
it's
very
gonna be
true.
that.
Warning, EXE cannot compute.
Mm-hmm.
That is a possibility.
It's like Pinocchio saying, "My nose will grow."
this thing that you have,
Mhm.
how powerful is it?
Oh, it's an artifact level kind of thing. It used to be make my castle float. So it's a lot of energy.
Well, is that all it does?
It does that, and I can recharge an item when it's auto magic.
I mean, if it is what you wish, then sure. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was my place to critique when you have one question to anything. It's kind of a difficult choice, but is this truly the one question that you would wish to have answered out of everything? This is a once in a literal lifetime chance. Is this your ultimate question?
Correction, not once in a lifetime, once in a life. Many of you live multiple lifetimes.
I see.
Big
Once in your
difference.
entire existence.
Yes, it is tied
Yeah.
to you once ever.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was like you could just die and just revive and just keep cheating it.
That is why I had to put that in there because of D&D.
Because of you fucking players. No, just
What about Jules? Sorry, Bindil, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, that is a hard thing to critique. I would have to agree with you. It's asking somebody to do a lot. But here's my question. What course of action within our power gives us the greatest chance of persuading Shar to willingly end her war and permanently sever her pact with Exium.
You think she could be convinced?
I mean, she was. She became the thing they wanted her to be.
It's true. The stories that we were reading, it did seem like once upon a time she was not the monster.
Yeah.
She became the monster that she had to be and played the role that her loss was forced upon us. I can actually slightly relate to that story, I have to admit.
Do you think somebody could convince you to turn back?
Let's not go there. I don't know if it would be possible for Pearl though. Like, she's so far in the black, we've seen just how dark it really was when we tried to get Liara out. She's even further deeper than that.
But we did get Liara out.
Because she
We-
let it.
But we keep on doing things that people say you can't do. It's impossible. How many impossibilities have we overcame?
In all honesty, I like it much better than the killing her angle, but I doubt its possibility. I could feel her bloodlust when she was chasing me. I can feel the insanity, the rage, the sheer want for her to scream at the universe and see it all fall, with how she raged in my head over wanting to kill Liara and take everything from me. I'm not sure if it's possible. I don't know if there's any shred of her left. The one time I could have believed there was something is if she actually did save Liara before, but she didn't. So we pleaded with her then to make a move to do something to help her, and she did nothing.
You're getting quiet.
Sorry.
Yeah, but Liara still exists though. And maybe this will be the version that doesn't almost end things. I mean, I'm pretty sure I had a lot of rage in me when I tried to, or kinda did, destroy Vasselheim. And now, look at me, I'm trying not to kill Shar.
You have committed some acts, yes. But I always thought you were one of the better of us. Even if you have your dark days. I don't know, I can say the same for her. Not against trying it. If it gives us an answer that there's even a possibility, but
I mean,
I-
it could tell, the answer could be you have to kill her.
it could be.
And
Well,
then
to the question, I don't think that would be an answer. It's the greatest chance would be 0.11% would be the greatest chance. So I would maybe suggest changing the wording to meaningful chance. You know, to
Okay.
essentially say that something that actually has a possibility. Greater chance essentially means even if it is the most far-fetched idea, sure, there is always a chance of something. There is always luck.
Alright,
So,
You said which word of besides greatest? A willing
gives
chance,
us
right?
a meaningful.
Meaning.
So essentially something that is actually a possibility and not just something that is worthwhile pursuing. A worthwhile pursuing chance, I don't know, something to that effect.
Yeah.
I don't think it is exactly monkey's paw. I think it takes into... This isn't like your magic where a wish tries to screw you over massively.
Yeah.
Luke's alone. But I think this takes into account intentions, if I remember right. So, don't think you need to be picky of the wording, that's the only thing I can pick up on.
Well, we only have one chance at this, so
We do.
let's make sure we get it right.
I think it might be a good ask. But I think if we don't get a good answer from it, we will need to ask a question of what is our greatest chance of killing her with the least amount of casualties.
Can you type out
including
that
ourselves.
question?
Well, I don't know who would say it.
Yeah, that's up to one of the other two. Sorry.
Volunteer. Glacius, maybe you.
I can't have her do it.
I
She's
know, I
not
know.
here. Yeah.
Are you? I still haven't asked my question yet.
What was the question you were thinking of?
Put it in the chat, Discord. It's how can I become the strongest I can be within my current moral framework?
I thought you already were.
Yeah, that's why you
No.
get the bones. You have better
You have
framework.
I know
that,
Dwarf
and
is Steel frame, but there could be something else that I'm not thinking of.
you have a piece of destruction and you can destroy anything. How is that not?
I said strength, not power.
Yeah, it's true. I was correcting myself as I said that. It's not exactly strength, but to what end are you wanting it to be?
Like this, this is Erg. He just wants to become as strong as he can be.
This is in character. Talking
Yes.
character.
Sorry, I just want to be as strong as I can be. I always have.
And what if you're already, lad?
Then that's sad, because you can always improve.
Sometimes there's only the biggest fish.
You just gotta find another ocean.
And what if it tells you to become a god?
That's why I say within my moral framework.
Mortal and moral?
Moral.
Moral. That thing that
Well,
most of the people in the party lack.
Yes,
I
I
have-
know that I can
I've
understand
written-
why that's hard for you to understand.
I have pretty good morals. Otherwise, would I really
What?
be this? Have
We need
not-
to know the truth here. And I need you to say that again.
Am I lying? What of my morals has been bad? I'll wait.
All right.
Oh, Kaz, I know what he's asking now. Now it's moral and not mortal. He wants
Yeah.
to be stronger than his abysmal form without having to be corrupted.
Yes.
Good luck with that.
Can't make them left without killing a couple orphans. You know what?
What was that, Krieger?
I don't know.
I think that was Krieger.
Or I don't think you can be super strong like that without using magic, which you hate, or having a really different moral compass, which you won't tolerate.
We'll have to see. Did I ask that question? They say I already am. Then I'll say yes, and I'll find a way.
I have an idea of how you could become stronger.
Within my moral framework.
Yes, to an extent.
I mean, if it gets to be stronger, then yeah, what is it?
It is, you would have to take lessons from the boat that beat you. You have to study up learn how to be a proper ship. And it will show you one day, and it will unlock a path of great strength.
At the rate we're going, that boat's going to be like an artifact or a relic.
I know, right?
Exactly,
It
we're
is
making
referred to
legends
as the
about it.
Black Mast.
The black
It was
mast,
like a
the boat
D, wasn't it?
that beat the strongest man alive.
Hey,
This
it's not
man
the strongest.
punches
I stopped beating
gods.
him in arm wrestle.
The boat beat him.
I was on death's door and I still beat him in an arm wrestle, so he's not the strongest, remember.
You're always on.
I
death's door.
remember you had help from how many people with magic?
Yeah, you didn't see anything, that was all magic. It was invisible. You saw nothing.
Oh Jesus.
I'm still on 3 strength for still like 8 days.
You're
Give it a
going to
hard
be on
time.
8 strength until the end of this campaign.
3 strength.
Yeah, that's 3 strengths. So if you are dead set on that answer, I will not stop you because, as I said, given what this is, I cannot fault someone for wanting to be greedy or wanting an answer about themselves. But again, I would say that, as a reminder, this is once. This is the only time you'll get this opportunity. This is the only thing the only time you will have this of asking any question and getting a true answer.
True, but if we just ask for a question about what's happening right now, it's going to help us now.
Indeed, I think your answer is very selfless, and I'm very happy for Ellen. Yours is about expected. Argos.
Yes, I wanted to make like a very greedy question because it's Italy.
Fine. If we're all going to, we're all going to have to ask questions that are just going to how to defeat Shar. That's the first one. How do we start the pack with Axiom? Because then from there we can ask other questions.
I agree. Then I think you should be first, because then we may have more answers. We may have more questions after that.
And what if the answer is that you can't?
Then that is more questions that we will have after it. That is when we ask then, what is our best chances of killing her without least harm, or something to that extent, including ourselves, hopefully, because that is something that I fear would also give us just fight till your last breath, and we all would die. And frankly, I've done too much for this fucking universe to die before I can enjoy it. So.
My man just wants to live as a vampire lord.
All right, Vindia, you go first.
All right. So, is what you currently have posted the question you are posing, Vindir?
Yes.
What course of action within our power gives us a meaningful chance of persuading Shar to willingly end her war and permanently sever her pact with Exium. Final answer?
Final question.
That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, what's your question, Element?
Final countdown.
Oh, you were being a smartass. I thought you had a question. I apologize.
Yes.
Yeah, I was doing a smart ass.
Good to know. Alrighty. So, the chamber opens up for you, Vindir. As you step inside, it seals you in, separating you from all of your allies. The snow stops falling outside. The crystal walls dim until only one image remains: the moon, seen from within. Shar stands beneath silver prison light. Divine chains run through the stone and around her, each one marked by the gods who bound her there. The chamber carries the weight of 3,000 years. Rage beaten into patience. Grief sharpened into study. Loneliness left to rot until it became purpose. Then Exium touches the edge of the vision. Its presence waits beyond the moon, vast and faceless. It offers Shar a revenge large enough to reach every god, every temple, every law, every world that kept turning while she remained trapped in silver dark. Shar accepts. The vision shifts. You see the final confrontation. Shar stands crowned in stolen sparks, with Exium's pact rooted through her shadow. Dawnfather, Bahamut, Moonweaver, and Allhammer burn inside her power. The party faces her with truth, mercy, judgment, and the evidence from Tundris. Vindir speaks. For one breath, Shar listens. Then the chamber shows the cost of asking her to relinquish everything willingly. The moon prison opens beneath the party. One by one, each of you is placed inside a chamber of silver light. Casimir, Vindir, Elowin, Iblis, and Liara. The doors close. Your names are carved into chains. The vision stretches forward through centuries, then millennia. 3,000 years. No battle, no escape. No world to protect with your own hands. Only endurance beneath the same kind of sentence Shar survived. The chamber shows Shar watching. Only then does she understand the offer as equal. Only then does only then does full surrender become possible in her mind. Her pact, her stolen sparks, her war, all released because the ones asking it have accepted the weight she carried. The vision changes again. A second path appears. The party does not ask for total surrender. They enter battle. They cut away the stolen sparks as they can. They expose the truth of her prison, the Moonweaver's replacement, Liara's altered prophecy, Arathis' corrupted judgment, and Exium's use of her pain. Sarenrae stands as mercy. The Raven Queen stands as witness. Liara stands alive, refusing the ending prepared for her. Shar remains guilty. Shar remains dangerous. But the pact with Exium becomes visible as another prison, one built from revenge instead of moonlight. Frost writes the chamber's answers across the dark. You cannot persuade Shar to relinquish everything willingly, unless you accept a prison like hers for 3,000 years. The words deepen. The strongest reachable course is narrower. Gather the full truth. Free Arathis' judgment. Bring Sarenrae, the Raven Queen, and Liara as witnesses. Then confront Shar in battle. Sever enough stolen power that she can hear the offer clearly. Ask for one voluntary act, not total absolution. She must break her pact with Exium herself. The moon prison returns in the full image. Shar stands between the broken silver chains behind her and Exium's darkness ahead. Her hand rests over the pact in her shadow. The chamber gives no promise that she will choose release. It shows the only offer she might recognize as something other than another sentence.
What was the item what was the thing I needed to bring that isn't Sarenrae, the Raven Queen, or Liara?
Here's a handout with all of that information in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have to bring the full truth, free of Arathis' judgment. Bring Sarenrae, the Raven Queen, and Liara.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
I've done it before. I'll do it again.
So, as I go back to everybody, so she will go willingly, but the answer I got, I don't think most of us are going to want to do, which is be imprisoned like she was for 3,000 years.
That's like a big nap.
And
3,000 years.
What would happen to the rest of the universe during that time?
In the vision, Vindir, she was waiting. Just watching. Observing, making sure you stayed there.
She was too focused on us staying in prison to do anything else.
Oh. That's what it has to take. Yes, I could do it.
You got to speak up a little bit, buddy. You sound
I,
far.
I could do it, but I'm immortal, so I would not be able to live for 3,000 years.
Well,
I
Cat has
have a. Go ahead.
Cat has double probability, so that's like a breeze.
Not anymore. That was one time. That
Yeah.
fucker.
Now he's back down to only single immortality, so...
Good check.
I have a feeling that Shar is not going to allow you to die from natural causes at least until your 3,000 years are up.
I mean, if that's what if she's going to keep me alive, then I can do it.
She also
It's-
wants Liara as well
In what way?
to be imprisoned with us as well for 3,000 years.
So
I thought she was dead.
Liara's alive.
We brought her back from Char's grasp. Quite literally. I gave up my 22 boon for it.
Well, maybe she'd be willing to accept. But is it just all of us or just one of us needs to be?
She wants all 6 of us. She
Is
wants
that the
me,
only-
you, Elowen, Casimir, Iblis, and Liara.
Iblis would never do it.
I don't believe Liara would either.
No. I
And our
don't
next
think so.
questions would be how to get them to accept.
I think Kaz was still speaking. What were you saying, Kaz?
No, I just said neither do I.
Well,
Or-
I did have a vision of her, us fighting her as well.
And did that go badly, or?
It has to go a very certain way, it seems. We have to remove each spark from her. The hardest part is going to she has to sever her pact with Exium herself. And we can persuade her, but she has to, that part has to be on her.
Vindir, I will point out one thing. You were the only person that it was necessary for it to be willingly in the moon. Keyword was willingly.
Oh, so if I say yes, they all go regardless.
No, they would have to be forced in if they don't accept. But your willingness was the requirement. Everyone else was a part of the, they have to go in as well.
Okay. Tidbit I forgot to add. If I say yes, then she will force the rest of you to do it.
Frankly,
If you
I'm
don't come-
surprised she told us that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna make that decision. I cannot take away y'all's free will.
And that is why you're one of the better of us.
If we fight her, though, we are going to still need some stuff.
Like what?
Well, we need Saren Ray there. We also need
We
the
have
Raven
them.
Queen. No, I mean, I understand that we have them on our side, but they need to be there.
I think we can make that happen. And the Raven Queen, we would need to go meet with her. But it has been on our list. I think that was absolutely the next thing after this, really.
Yeah.
At least in my mind.
Liara will also need to be there as witness. We need to get the whole truth, or excuse me, the full truth. Not 100% sure what that is. And Joey, how do you say that word? The Erathis.
Arathis?
Thank you. And we need to free Arathis judgment.
Was Arathis not the giant spider?
No, Arathis. That's the lawbearer, Arathis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So, by free her judgment, does that mean get her to essentially do what we were doing to get her to see the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And gather the full truth. Would that be the 3 parts that we had? That was
Is that what-
truthful for.
Yeah, is that the stuff we've already gathered?
You may assume if you would like, or don't.
It was essentially her entire story.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I could think of that was the full truth.
Yeah, I would say that that's what we've already gathered because we got what happened to her from at least a true third party view. It wasn't leaning towards one way or the other.
Yeah, that's what I think. So essentially, we would need to bring all of them together. To get the law better to switch their minds, which we're trying to do. And then maybe the pieces that we already have. While fighting her enough and trying to survive, that we sever some of this power. Not exactly sure how we do that, but perhaps would find ways in battle to actually do it. Ways to weaken her enough. I'm assuming if she's got multiple sparks, then she may only be able to keep them with as much focus as she has. If she loses focus a bit, she might not be able to keep all of them. Stages. Battle phases.
Yeah.
Multiple phases.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It'd be like a Pokemon battle.
Yep. Alright, okay, well... What would be the voluntary act?
Of her breaking the pact with Exium. She has to do one voluntary act. Like, we need to ask her to do that. From the image, it seemed as though if we take away some of these sparks from her, sever them from her collective, she can see more clearly. Yeah. And she might be able to actually hear what our offer is of surrendering.
Can gods... Oh, I suppose we've seen it before with 22, but can gods change what their ties are? You know, the things that they are bound to. Like, that can change over time. We know that she was pushed into being the deceiver in darkness. That was before everything happened. And right now we don't have someone in her sister's position. But she still has her sister's power. She severs the ties with it. Is that the thing that we could offer her?
I think so, knowing that she just wanted to be appreciated. She didn't want to do the things she's doing, not at least not in the beginning. Let's let her choose the path she wants to take, and maybe we'll get lucky. We seem to do that every now and then.
Well, she does have her back. Okay, well that's one path. That gives me something. The one thing that I worry now is, do we have this hard-coded proof that would actually sway the law better? Do we have enough of that? Or is that something that we want to ask a question on?
I'm not exactly sure how to persuade them is. It seems like most of the information we got was about Char's past.
It is, but I suppose it shows how she was bound to Exium, that she did accept Exium. Some of her judgment against us is believing that we were going to pursue Exium's goal and bring an end to the universe. So if we show that she's
yeah, like you're
on
saying,
Exium's side, then that might be enough. But we need irrefutable evidence. Is we collected everything, didn't we? All the pieces, so that she's able to see it for herself without tampering.
Yes.
Right.
It's in the mirror.
Gotcha. Okay.
We glazed over it, but more or less, you put it all in the mirror.
Gotcha. Just make sure.
We're just gonna have to try to convince her to enter the mirror, because the snowflakes can't leave. Yeah.
That's gonna be a difficult part, yeah. Hey, just enter this totally mirror that, yeah, it might entrap gods, but we promise we'll let you out. That's going to be a very hard sell.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hey, cynical mind.
I need you to trust me. Please step into the jail cell.
Yeah. Maybe we don't call it that. Maybe we just say we have them in a secure location, and then I enter first, and then they follow.
I feel like they will know what it is, because Char will probably told them. So I believe she already knows about the mirror in our possession, but we could have at least try.
Yeah, I mean, I'm even if they know that we do possess it, I believe if I go in with them, we're trying to use that mirror not as a jail, but as a way to view the information. Maybe they will. We're not trying to ruse them, so maybe they will see that through our actions.
Yeah. Okay. I feel a little bit better about this, personally. You're saying.
So, do you two want to ask your questions?
What should we ask based on what we just learned?
I think we've got everything we need. If you need to ask about your strength without corrupting yourself, I have at it.
Casimir?
You can ask what you wish. I think I feel better about this. I think it might be hard to convince a demon, but we already know that killing her is not going to be good enough. That if anything, it's just going to make her stronger. So, and in all honesty, I don't know if we have the power to properly defeat her fully. So if we just need to defeat her enough so that we can convince her, that feels like a bit of an easier task. But not exactly without its flaws. So, it is up to you. I would go follow your heart.
Alright, nobody objects. Format your question for me, sir. Are you formatting your question?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Okay.
it right now. It's not gonna be how can I? How do I?
I'm not
Yeah.
monkey
Also-
palming these. Don't think that
Yeah,
like that.
okay.
Just yeah.
Also, the whole morality part, I'm going to say, is it is still a bit skewed when you have to consider that Dwarfenstein is made out of dead dwarf souls. That
There's still,
part's gonna
it's
be a
already
bit
done.
questionable.
I thought that's already been done. Nothing I can do about that.
Sure, just let them, burn there. That's fine.
Yeah, fuck them.
No, it's more of like, what's worse, just to let them die in vain, or let them at least do something good. You know, you're advocating for them just to die in vain for nothing.
Sure. I mean, they could live a happy afterlife. Be in heaven, be in dwarf heaven. I'm sure there's plenty of mines and
Dwarf heaven.
beards.
In dwarf heaven.
Isn't that Valhalla pretty much?
It's not far off.
They're just in the mountains and not on a sailboat in the ocean.
Alrighty. So I think we're gonna take our break because no, you just posted it. It didn't notify me.
Yep.
How do I become the strongest I can be within my current moral framework?
Like, I wouldn't sacrifice more people to make more dwarven steel, stuff like that.
The chamber answers with silence first. Then the snow beneath you hardens into black stone. A battlefield appears around you, stretching further than sight should allow. Broken gods lie in the distance, dead monsters sink into the frost. Warriors from 1,000 worlds stand in circles around him, each one carrying some version of strength, conquest, rage, discipline, sacrifice, cruelty, protection, hunger, and glory. One by one, their weapons lower. The vision ignores them. Instead, it shows Urgwald standing before 3 versions of himself. The first is enormous, blood-soaked, and surrounded by enemies crushed beyond recognition. He is stronger than is now, but there is no one standing beside him. Every bond has become a weakness he removed. Every mercy has become a weight he cut away. His power is real, and the chamber lets him feel it for a moment. Then that vision fades. The second Urgwald kneels in chains of gold and divine fire. He has accepted strength from something greater than himself. A god, a pact, a crown, a command. His blows shake worlds, but each one belongs partly to another will. He wins battles and loses pieces of himself with every victory. Then that version fades too. The third Urgwald stands alone at first. No crown, no master, no hunger for slaughter. His claws ache and worn from centuries, lying inside of a forced imprisonment. Training every single day for centuries. Then the party appears around him. Casimir with wounds deeper than the beyond. Vindir with restored memory and impossible faith. Elowyn with time bent around her choices. Iblis with hell beyond her and the hunt ahead. Liara alive beneath the weight of prophecy. This Urgwald is far stronger than the first two.
Back, Bubba.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
So, in order to achieve greater or the greatest amount of strength, you either go to the above all,
Mm-hmm.
you become a servant to some greater power than yourself, or you get trapped in the moon and do a training montage for millennia. And I know this is expressing a path that is outside of your moral restrictions, but this is not a monkey's palm. It is informing you wholly.
Yeah. Hit the gym, bro.
More or less.
Yeah, the second one was like, I thought I was like, grab your allies. Like, that's your strength. But no, that one is more you serve. You become like I become basically a warlock of strength.
Something like that.
Third one is literally just. I think I don't have to do anything too crazy.
Yeah, none of this is too crazy at all.
All right.
Does he come out and tell us about any of this?
I will tell you.
Or is he just sitting in
Okay,
the silence?
yeah.
I come back out. I'm going to tell him so. It's either I make a pact with something greater than I am, or it's literally I do what I've been doing this entire time. Hit the gym. But with time manipulation, the third option is not that bad. We need to find another one of those dimensions where I can train a lot in a short amount of time.
Yeah, there's a nice moon up there. But before we do Elowyn's, I do think it is break time, everybody.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back.
Be back.
right, we're all nerds and we need to shut up. No. So, welcome back, everybody. Now, there is one last question to be asked. Elowen, this is your once ever in your entire lifespan you will be capable of asking a question and getting an answer here with 100% certainty of it. And the question you are posing is how to absorb your artifact with the help of a or multiple blade singers without succumbing to the spell plague at 100% certainty.
Greedy wish for a greedy character.
This reminds me of a different character who was given an opportunity to ask a cosmic question like this, and their question was how to make the best lasagna ever.
That was Wyatt.
Yes.
It did change the world.
Was that here, or was that an Aceso question?
That was an Aceso question.
Oh, it was an Aceso question. Okay. I don't remember if that was here or...
Pretty sure it was Aceso.
I don't know, 'cause I'm pretty sure Liara asked a dumb question here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I don't remember what she asked back then, but a year ago. But that lasagna is from years ago.
Yeah. So, the chamber opens as you step inside and pose your question. It shows your artifact. It hangs in a field of pale blue light, enormous and beautiful. Its surface turning with slow internal storms. Threads of magic spill from it in every direction. Some are clear, some are frayed. Some carry the blue-white sickness of the spell plague like cracks through glass. A blade singer, elven man, Keston, stands beside Elowen in the vision. Moonlit steel moves through the weave with impossible precision. The blade catches loose spell threads, redirects surges, cuts away corrupted channels, and holds open a path into the heart of the artifact. For a moment, the chamber shows the attempt succeeding. Elowen reaches into the power. The artifact answers. Her body fills with more magic than flesh has ever meant to hold. Her eyes burn with blue fire. Her bones shine through her skin. The blade singer cuts again and again, trying to keep the corruption from entering with the power. Then the chamber shows the truth. The spell plague is already part of this object. Deepest structure. It cannot be separated fully from the power Elowen wants to absorb. Every safe path still carries a hidden fracture. Every clean thread leads back to a contaminated core. The Blade Singer can reduce the damage. The Blade Singer can delay the collapse. The Blade Singer can help her survive longer than she should. The chamber gives no image where the risk reaches zero. The vision shifts through hundreds of attempts. In one, Elowen absorbs the artifact quickly and burns apart in blue fire. In another, the Blade Singer stabilizes her for several minutes before the spell plague blooms through her soul. In another, Wish delays the transformation. In another, divine magic cuts the symptoms away, and the sickness returns from inside the absorbed power. In another, Elowen survives, changed beyond recognition, her mind moving through broken spell light while her body becomes a living breach. every version that keeps the artifact inside her carries the same final mark. The chamber writes the answer in frost across blue light. There is no course of action within your current power that allows you to absorb the artifact with 100% certainty of avoiding the spell plague. You do see one possibility of having 30 mythical blade singers, all wearing very strange outfits, very weird looking pants made of ocean blue and woven cloth, and all of them working simultaneously. And at the end of that one, you only had a 24% chance.
God damn.
That is your answer.
I come out. Well, I can't forget that wish. To have a 24% chance, I'd need 30 very well-trained blade singer with special equipment for 24% chance of succeeding. 24% chance of succeeding or getting the plague.
24% chance of succeeding.
Okay, good.
And what happens if you did succeed?
Well, that
You
it doesn't say.
you doubled all of your capabilities of spellcraft up to level 9. You'd have twice as many of all of your 9th level spell slots or lower.
God damn. But yeah, even in my foolish dreams, I know that 24% chance is not something I can afford to attempt. Like even if I try with wish is still magical, so it might not help. Or it would. Or I'd need a god or whatever, but the chances are way too low.
Did both of you find your answers satisfactory?
Yeah.
And now the chamber is forever sealed to all of you.
Well then, I am sorry that you didn't get what you well. So you did get what you wanted, but it was a fruitless effort. Unless you wanted to take the risk, I will say there's always a risk. So, took 4% or not.
Yeah, but
Probably overcome greater odds already.
where do you find 30 blade singers? They're almost extinct.
Well, you did notice they were wearing strange clothing. You may roll me a history check.
Like,
I mean, didn't you say like 3,000 years is basically a nap to you? Things can change in a lot of time.
23.
So you remember when there was that weird thing you guys did where somebody extended spell, a plane shift spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you saw those people for fleeting moments. 2 of the people were wearing pants, like these guys. That strange uniform pants.
Mm-hmm.
from the future.
Oh. So I need to go to the future to get that. Oof.
Or live until the future to get that.
Yeah.
Did they say Levi's on them? No, they said levies.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Yeah. From Leviathan, obviously.
Obviously.
Perhaps there's something in, I don't know, maybe a few hundred years you might be able to achieve.
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll have a chance someday.
Right. Is there anything else that we're wanting from here? There are some tombs that we could potentially, loot for anything of use. That we could maybe rummage through. But there are some very evil artifacts here as well. Although, Vindio, you are a celestial entity now, aren't you?
I believe so.
Interesting, because when I was here before a long time ago, a lot of the pieces here were behind gates that only gods could allow you through. So now you're a god, technically you can permit yourself access to many of the things that are here.
Well, for science, we will try. Let's go find one of these tubes that are locked.
Joey, is there any of these? I know there is. Which ones have I not been to? If you know. Which of the tunnels have I not been to? I know I went to a couple, but we didn't go to all of them.
You didn't go to this one or this one. And this one. You've only gone
Yeah, no, I've
to the
not
middle
been to the
three.
very far one. Okay. Do I remember anything about what the other two might have had? Like two to the left.
Those were more around the origin of the entire universe. This is more chronological.
I'll lead the group to the one that had all the items.
Okay. Now,
Janice didn't let me read it before, and he did say when he came here, "Is this the time you're going to come here and steal it?" I was like, "I'm not saying we're stealing everything, but I'm coming to have a wee look."
okay. So, you all get into the Chamber of Forbidden Artifacts. That's the one you're talking about?
It's the one that we got the brimstone from.
Yeah, the Chamber of Forbidden Artifacts.
I'm going to keep them away from the very evil stuff.
Mhm.
When it was talking about the first genocides and everything like that. Like, I'll stay here, especially Elwyn, away from that. But I have a look around the other stuff because there was a lot in there that we didn't get to see.
There was, in fact, a lot in there that you didn't get to see. Okay. So, you guys go inside. You see that majority of the items are currently gone and missing. Some bastard took them all away. However, there is a few things in here that may prove to be worthwhile and useful to you. Roll me an investigation roll, Casimir.
Does anyone want to help with this?
What role are you making again?
Investigation. Just need
Oh, I
someone that's
can't help.
proficient.
Yeah, I can't help you with that, sorry.
Okay. Anybody else?
You can help.
Thank you.
in the future, just keep in mind when you say I can help, that implies you'll be giving them advantage.
Oh,
but
sorry.
You're good.
I did roll with advantage, but it ends up the first roll was the highest I know.
Yeah.
So, well, 35 and 38.
35 and 38. Only if she's 5'3".
With Vindir's special eyes as well. Because I know there is stuff that exceeds a 40 DC in here.
Looking inside of this chamber, you find something. A tiny crystalline vial. On the exterior of it appears to be this indentation, these markings of ancient ownership. You recognize them as symbols of winds. And when you rotate it on any of the four sides, you see it has symbols of all four winds on it. As you pick it up, Jonas is standing outside the door, watching you all. The voice of the four-winded tempest.
And what exactly is that? I didn't see you there.
Well, I
before.
wasn't here, I was there.
Of course, yes.
You see, that is just as I called it, the voice of the four-winded tempest. The strongest mortal to ever bend the winds and nature's callings to their whims. It is a powerful artifact. It maintains her final screams. Powerful enough to blow nearly any object out of the path. At least into the direction you need it to be.
I was in the process of handing over to Elmo, stops and hands it over to Vindir. Wouldn't seem a little bit more your element.
Is this another echo of Jonas, or is this something else?
This appears to be another echo of Jonas.
Are you connected to your original self?
No, that was severed.
Is that because you're on Tundras, or because somebody severed it?
That is because the new world that Jonas has gone into. The only ones of us left behind are echoes. More limited in many ways.
Wait, he fully went to the new universe already?
Clearly did not get his message.
I mean, I got a message, but it wasn't about that.
What did they tell you?
It was asking him about what happened because they felt Torog was gone.
Yes, yes. See, from what I understood, The original Janus was concerned after Torog's extinguish that it may not have been all of you to have done it, and he waited the appropriate amount of time to ensure you all came back without opening up any secret portals to nightmarish realms that would overlap and destroy everything in their path.
Oh,
So
we did
he
do that
assumed-
by accident too.
So he assumed you did, and abandoned reality. Going
I
to the
thought-
new one.
I told him we fixed it.
Did you tell him in time?
I thought I did. But time isn't very linear anymore, so...
No, it is not. No, it is not. But you know what time is?
A fickle thing?
No, time is bullshit.
But that's what you are.
Yes. And
So
it
you're-
is bullshit.
So you're shit?
What? Who said that?
You did.
No, I said time is bullshit. You really should be better at listening to people, Vendir.
Well, you admitted that you are part of time, so that means you are part of shit.
As are you, as you possess a sphincter.
Yeah, I'm full of it. What's your point? I know I am. You're the one trying to deny it.
No, I am not shit. Time is shit. And I am a part of time, but that's only from time to time.
You're a fragment of the god of time.
Yes. But given his relapse out of our universe, I suppose that means one of us fragments will be the new permanent him. Now, is it the one of me that is supposed to stop anyone from taking artifacts from this chamber ever again? Or is it the one of me that was supposed to stop people from finding out the darker secrets of the reality they're in? Over by the final actions. Or perhaps it's the me that sits on the shoreline, watching as Exium consumes all. Which me shall it be?
How many of you is there?
Well, after 2 of them were killed, we are now down to, and I'm not joking here, guys, 69.
Nice.
How did 2 of you die?
Well, y'all killed 1.
No? It was the other one. Well, I was in the abyss. I thought the abyss didn't count.
Oh, it certainly does. We're all just fragments of the greater
Mhm.
god.
Who
Oh.
killed the other? Or how did that happen?
Oh, the other one died because it was attempting to tell someone important something and then was murdered by a fellow god. I didn't get the details. He died too quickly.
Could you all just not combine into one giant fragment?
No. We're all
Too selfish?
completely different at this point.
We're not all going to try to kill each other to see which one is on top, are you?
The thought hadn't crossed my mind until you just suggested it.
Gonna look over at Kaz like, man, what the fuck?
He already knew what I was going to say. You can see the future and the past. So he's lying about the thought not crossing his mind.
No, it didn't cross my mind. It crossed my thoughts. Completely
So-
different. But you know what? That is an interesting prospect.
We're trying to fix one universe-ending event. We probably do not need another.
Oh, well, if you don't want me to cause any problems for you, perhaps we should strike a deal.
Oh no. What kind of deal?
I should stop you from taking that artifact in your hand, or any others. No! That's mine. However, I believe it would be more beneficial for everyone if you got that and I gained Jonas's champion's favor and was allowed to take over the role as the Jonas. Sounds reasonable, doesn't it?
I think it really depends on what else there might be for us in it. Because just this doesn't sound like it.
Oh, I think that is more than enough. Listen, you're not getting your greedy little mitts on anything else. I still need to be concerned about the preservation of this knowledge and its history. But that... there's been many different tempests. More important one as well. But that
think we've
object they
already met
produced
one.
could be very useful to you.
We're gonna have to enforce this, or are you just gonna take care of that yourself?
I'll
Um,
take care of that myself. I would never dream of making you work.
And if we refused, would you
Simple.
hold it against us?
You see the crystalline object disappears from your hand. Simple.
But would you hold it against us?
No more than the original would.
He would definitely hold it against us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really. One of them's gonna become the new Jonas regardless, unless we kill all 69 of them. I really don't
68.
feel like doing that. But he's just gonna have to fight the other 68, so.
But if they're all equal, then they're equal. If one succeeds, then it gives them a head from which to kill.
Yeah, but as soon as one dies, the other ones are gonna realize what's going on, and they're gonna start killing themselves. So it'll happen faster, but by the time you get down to the last one, it might be 60, 33 or whatever. I'm good at church stuff, not math.
What I'm saying is there's balance right now between all of them. But if you give that blessing, you are upsetting that balance. Right now, he has probably created them all of equal strength and equal power that they cannot top another. But having your blessing, it upsets that scale.
But that also means that time is fragmented on this universe.
Not really. As there's not many, do you really think he didn't take into account things? Like he said, he waited. He had time. He put into plan all of these. At least I believe in that.
But there is a possibility that Jonas could not see or foresee these events. It's happened to him before.
What a predicament for all of you. get the fuck out of here.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's not. No, it's mine. It's not letting me steal. Don't worry about it.
Kaz
Oh,
and I still
okay.
have playing cards. We're trying to steal it from each other.
Will you stop playing games with this guy?
Look, the decision is on you. I voice my opinions. So right now, I'll try to steal stuff while it's distracted, but it's not working.
Yes, it is not.
He can see the future. He can see you walking out with it. You're not gonna win.
What?
You would only win if we fought.
This is your boat, okay? You just can't win.
He just said I can win.
Only if we fight.
See?
But I could also just not fight you.
Do you think it's the right time for that?
Good on you, Elowen. I don't know why so many other versions of myself despise you.
Can you keep him?
But
You
I
haven't
knew
been
to be on your side.
You clearly haven't been around Elowen long enough.
Oh, I've been around. Here, where I've been stuck. With only the knowledge of about 40 individuals who know this location, what it is, and stopping what is inside. I will also point out that I am the one telling the beast not to hunt you.
You mean your little gremlin guy?
What?
The little abysmal creature that's been lurking around?
The beyond creature, but yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Tomato,
I told you
tomato.
not to. Ooh, significant difference there, Vendir. Significant. The Abyss is a trash chute where everything goes to feed some eldritch horror for all eternity. The Beyond is where the eldritch horror should have been fucking sent to originally.
So it sounds like a trash can and a garbage can.
Vastly different. I'm glad you understand.
At least not the garbage can't.
Okay, now I understand why they grew tired of you.
Can you tell me
That
more
too.
about this artifact? See if it's worth
Shh.
the risk.
Sure. He holds his hand out and the object appears in his palm. This artifact, when you open it, you may command one of the 4 winds. Depending on your position and the wind that you command, it will either push the direction of that or pull into the direction. Say if you are standing north of something and holding the object south, and you command the south wind will pull them forward. But if you command the north wind, it will push what is north away from you. Does that make sense?
It does.
But you can only command each wind once.
I don't know if this artifact is worth the risk of you being, quote unquote, the best Jonas for the job?
Well, it will inevitably be one of us. Without your blessing, each of us will just endlessly fight. Of course, it wouldn't be endless for all of you. It will be over very quickly. But that's only once one of us gets greedy enough to start initiating it. But if you were to declare one, that would send many into servitude. You, after all, are Jonas's second favorite god.
I don't know why.
Oh, I do.
So if I have such a power, why not I just grant all of you equal right?
How well does a household function when there are 50 individuals all tending to it simultaneously?
What's the saying? Many hands make short work.
Yes, and too many hands make things impossible. Whereas, if there's a clear-cut winner, the others must serve and listen. Corral around them. I would like to
What
be
if
that
you-
one.
What if you all joined us as a council of Janus?
Ah, for fuck's sakes. Do you actually want a council of me?
No, I
Think
said
about how
your
little
current-
would get done.
The current situation is likely the best one.
I don't like taking away anything's free will, and I feel as though if I chose you or any other above the others, the rest of you would have to fall in place, taking away your will.
Will is not something gods possess. You will learn that soon enough. But alas, if you do not wish to make this deal, then we shan't. And I will respect your decision as Janus Prime's chosen one.
Hope he chose well.
We will see. Just know many of us are going to die now. Which honestly could be interesting. What did you say?
Why are already some of you getting greedy?
Complacency is not something many creatures can feel. Not for long. And time needs a leader. One
about
of
y'all
us will
just-
win.
But how about y'all just control your regions? Where you are now?
Oh. And keep it all separated, segregated, and separate.
Treat yourselves as nations. Assist your neighbors.
Still would be slow and ineffective.
You have
What?
nothing but time.
But you mortals do not. But that is fine. I will respect your decision humbly. but the object stays out of your reach.
That's fine. The price was too much.
Thank you.
I don't think he means it.
No, I thank you for your consideration.
If he has any of the original Jonas in him, he'll understand.
We'll see. But this is what we could find right now. Oh, let's go. He's already said we're not getting anything else from here, at least for now. There will come a time when that will change.
Do we want to go and find the Raven Queen? Or do we want to go straight to the Lawbringer or Bearer?
Perhaps we go the Raven Queen. Because we can quickly get our Serenray and Liara. But if we try to talk to the Lawbearer, well, Lawbearer said that Lawbearer's chosen said if she truly asked that the Lawbearer would come alone, but I don't know.
She might have every intention of coming alone, but maybe Shar will show up anyways.
Perhaps. Perhaps let's be on the safe side and maybe we just get the Raven Queen to join up. She's also in danger, so
yeah,
we could go and always check on her. Since she needs to be there, so we need to make sure that she doesn't die.
Okay. How the hell do we get out of here, Kaz?
There is portals, and you can't teleport out of here if you won't let us. Or at least, this was built to not let us. Am I correct?
Yes, it was.
So there's specific portals that we can go to. It's gonna be a bit of a walk, but I can get us there. And we should come out and... Oh, Atlantis. That'll be nice. We never did explore that.
Atlantis.
That's where we come out.
Yeah, I remember, yeah. You're
We
choosing
never
that
did
portal
get to
then?
explore that. That was the only one that was open, was it not?
There was 3 of them that were open. Atlantis was the one that you traveled through.
What was the other two?
You didn't travel through them.
Okay.
Remember, the archways just had imagery of some divine being over top of them, and you didn't deduce what they were because none of you were trained in religion back then.
Well, let's go and we can see what the options might be. But I know one of them is to a pocket world that we will come out underwater and we'll need to swim quite a bit. But there's people under there, and it's been on my bucket list for us to go and explore that place for quite a while. So we don't really have the time for that right now, but it is. Atlantis is there. But let's see what the other paths might be.
Okay. Joey, I'm gonna look at Jonas again. Which number are you out of the 69?
11.
Where is 69?
69. Who was originally 50. Or sorry, who was originally 70. Now 69. Currently resides within the realm of dreams and possibilities. on the border between them and nightmares.
Second question. Where's the 22nd?
That one is currently watching over a specific small individual, making sure they wake up every hour.
Well, I know what that one is. Oh, okay.
You should remember that one.
Yes, I know. That's what I know what that one is.
Yeah.
I believe I know it.
But I should warn you, that one is a little bitch, scared of everything. Very skittish.
I would be too if the universe was in a clock.
It hasn't failed yet, and if it did, none of us would be the wiser.
Very true. But better not happen yet, because I still have a snake to wake.
Of course, of course.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Anything you
Let's
can
hope
grab?
next time.
No, he's not letting you take anything because you didn't make a deal with him.
Oh.
Damn it, Vindir.
Too big of a risk. We've already fucking the universe up as it is.
Isn't
That
that the
is
entire
true.
point of the campaign?
Surprisingly, no, we've been trying to save it.
Isn't that
Might
the
not
entire
seem
point of the
like
campaign?
that.
So, you guys skedoodle on out. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Make your way on over to where the portals are. And you see the portals are surrounded on all sides of these incredibly lifelike looking Yeti sculptures made out of ice and snow. On all sides of the portals, there are dozens upon dozens of these sculptures. I need a perception check from all of you. Not a single one of them has a left hand, Vindir. You get a good look, not a single one has a left hand. And they all
Okay.
seem very angry and sad simultaneously. They are sculpted with tears. Whoever did this is not sane. But their craftsmanship is unparalleled.
What did you do to that Yeti, Kaz?
This was before he was like that before. He was like that before I did anything. He was trapped on this world as a kid, from what I understand. And he grew up here and he was alone except for the people that exist here. Which there is some people that live here. People that just like fell through the cracks and fell upon this world. Because you cannot die here. So, well, you cannot die naturally here. And also, you might not have felt it. Only the living ones might have felt it, but... Oh, Elwyn, you probably would have felt it. You haven't been hungry this entire time that you've been here. This world, it creates a kind of endless cycle. It's a prison. It's supposed to keep you alive. So unless you die by other means, you will not die by natural causes. You will not age, I believe. You will just continue existing. You will not need food or hunger or want. It's a soulless place. It will just keep on. You will just keep on existing. So that thing did it here for I don't know how long. It slaughtered a lot of people that came here and grew stronger for each of them through Buffy's claw. That's how it gained its intelligence. It gained the ability to speak, but it also drove it mad. So, if anything, I relieved it of a curse and let it free from this world. I think that's a pretty good act.
Now it's your call. Would you like to roll a persuasion or a deception check? And this is talking to yourself. Kaz, you do not believe a single word you just said.
I don't know. I understand. I remember what I did. What I said was true, but I remember what I did.
So, you guys are going to have to walk through the sea of Yeti.
Yeah, like
Sculptures.
water through, try not to break any. Maybe accidentally kick them or something.
Oh.
No, I won't. I honestly won't. You'll be good.
Well, if you're trying to be careful, it's going to be an acrobatics check.
Well, lucky for you, I got better than that. Barely, but still marginally better at it.
Anyone else walking through here? Acrobatics?
Might as well. I wish I could do athletics.
Elowen, you're being so precise. I mean, no, this is a nimble thing.
I have a feeling I'm gonna break one of these statues. Oh, and I sure do.
22.
Rolled a 22, which is a crit.
Yeah.
Let's go. As all of you are being so careful, walking through one by one, Vindir, you take one step into the sea of Yeti sculptures, and you accidentally bump against it with your mace, where you quickly lean forward to try to catch it, but then stumble and knock it and 3 others prone, snapping them and shattering them.
You not go deal with that mass murder?
I've been trying.
Well, you're a bit setback today.
All right. Well, you all travel through, periodically Vindir knocking over another one, and then another one, and then another one, until eventually you find your way over at all of the portals, each of them creating a circle around a wide open area, and 2 of them completely broken down and destroyed. Interestingly, though, Casimir, one of the destroyed ones used to be perfectly fine, and one of the ones that are still perfectly fine used to be destroyed. Like, people have come through here and reconstructed them. The portal that is currently perfectly fine that used to be destroyed was the one that you took the Yeti through and left him in.
Someone's been here. This is not good.
Importantly, the one to Atlantis seems to be perfectly fine. Now, religion check to identify the other two for what they are. Elwin, it is yeah.
I said, can I help him with that or do it myself?
You can do either one you would like.
Okay, then I will do it myself.
Okay. Elwin and Vindir. The first one goes to Exandria. That's clear cut. You can see the visage of a Seiso over top of the other portal, which suggests that one goes to Unity.
Can we tell where in Exandria this kicks you out at?
Somewhere submerged in water that looks very cold.
Well, Kaz, this one takes us back to Exandria, but it's underwater as well. And looks frigid.
If we go to Exandria, I think we'll be causing problems. Go to Atlantis and find out it's a pocket dimension, and they might not be able to get to us immediately. It's my view. But if you want to go to the Exandrian one, we can. Also, we ditched the Yeti in Exandria.
That's the one that's reconstructed.
It could be on the other side.
Okay. Definitely don't want you pissing off the thing that you've already pissed off.
He could be happy that he's back on his own world.
You could be right, but I have a feeling you might not be. That's a lot of statues out here, with only one hand, and I don't know. It's just very creepy.
That was when. I mean, yes, it is.
Like, that's not a person of a sane mind.
Joey, was this many here, but I was here before?
Oh,
Or does
God,
it feel like
no.
there's... Oh, are a lot of these new?
Oh, so many of them. There before it was only like a few dozen every mile. Now there's a few dozen every quarter mile.
Okay,
Or no, it
he's
would be a
been
lot
here-
more than that. Now it's literally a sea of them.
Okay, no, he's been back here, and he's not dealing with us really good, so I don't think we should go there. Like, I'm not scared of the Yeti because he doesn't have Thoughtful's claw anymore, so he's not as big of a threat as when he was. But also, I don't feel like killing him.
Okay.
And he may have a screw or two loose. He was connected to the Beyond for a long time through this. To an entity from the Beyond, at least. So, it spoke to me. So it spoke to him.
Okay. Well, the other portal leads to what I believe is Aseso's realm. Or world. However you want to look at it. I don't know if that's a good place to go either.
That's a broken one, isn't it? Or is that the open one?
That is the other open one he identified.
Oh, that was the open one. Okay.
Yeah, all the other ones are closed.
What about the other ones? Where do you see them all going? The broken ones. Just out of curiosity.
Can I tell it all, or are they too broken?
They're very broken. If you want to take a little bit of time to investigate them, you might be able to discern it. But they're broken and kind of scattered, not a lot, like they crumbled.
I can spend some time trying to figure it out, but unless we plan on rebuilding portals right now, I think our time is best used elsewhere.
I agree. But in case you could see it at once. Never mind if it's going to take time. We don't have that. It's not something we haven't brought up some moments, unfortunately. My vote's for the Atlantis one. I know it's going to be cold. Just be prepared to swim up. But it's the one I know at least.
How is it threatening, or are we going to be safe?
We come out in the ruins at the bottom of the ocean. You need to swim for a while. If you need hands, one of us can carry you.
Or I can teleport when you get there.
Can you do that underwater?
Yes.
If you can teleport us after we go through, if you can do that underwater, then sure.
Mhm.
Just hold your breath before you go in.
Where should we teleport though?
Shadowfell.
Okay. Plane shift, I guess.
No, we're
Plane
gonna go through the portal.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
you
go
mean
through the
plane ship when we get to Atlantis? And we're
On the
underwater.
other side, yes.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you all get into the portal. As you arrive inside, you are floating in a sea that is vast beyond belief, frigid and cold, but very unique in the way that it feels. Like there's a life to the water and energy around it. And when you look down below, there appears to be a coral city that has a sculpture of Liara, some type of hippo man, and Casimir.
Hippo.
Yeah, hippo man. Hippogriff?
Okay. Oh,
Oh, no, just
Oh,
a GIF or GIF, depending on what type of GIF you are.
Yeah, hippogriff. Hippogriff.
It's good old Owen.
mm-hmm. See, he was remembered.
They remember.
Remember.
They remember everything. But yes. Yeah?
I don't know why the statues of us. We did briefly meet them. But I don't know why it's there. I've been meaning to come to this place for so long, but we've never had the time. Also, blah 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 blah.
Yes. While drowning.
Yeah.
Cannot
I don't
Oh.
need to breathe.
I'll still plane shift to Shadowfell.
Okay. Shadowfell music. Do, 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 do. Can you tell me the specific place you were going to in the Shadowfell?
Yes,
Really,
the
Queen's
city.
Castle.
What'd you say? Hello?
In the city.
Ellen, you're casting the spell, so what did you say?
In the city, where we went first.
In the city in the Shadowfell.
Mhm.
There's an entire handout of information about the Shadowfell. There is not a handout about the Shadowfell. Okay.
Yeah.
No, we didn't get one.
Well, damn, that's unfortunate. Let me get the music then. Mirror around, yeah, waterfall, pixel, Blood Moon Citadel. Nope, that's fighting. Here we go. This is the music for the Shadowfell. As you all teleport away out of the area, you feel this strange sensation as all of the hope and desire begins to leave your bodies. Feeling this, you all feel creepy and strange. And then you begin to adapt a little better. You look around at a stray vampire who is walking through, and instinctually, they start looking at many of you as if you are food for them. And then upon seeing Casimir, they avert their gaze immediately and walk the other direction. Vindir, for you, your feet are starting to feel really hot. Like, painfully hot.
Can I cast levitate then, so I don't have to touch the ground?
Yep.
Am I pulling Ares now? I gotta like fucking float around everywhere.
You are not welcomed in the Shadowfell as a different god that is not a god of death.
You know, I can make an argument that peace can be death.
No. That's one of the ways you achieve peace. That's rest in peace. Different. But yes. You manage to be able to move around thanks to your levitate spell. Many of the undead are trying to avoid any amount of eye contact with all of you because of Casimir, and you all get the sense that many of you would be seen as prey to them, despite the fact that you are not, if it wasn't for the fact of his presence here. One such creature in this environment can actually look you in the eye, Kaz, as he just smiles and gives you a respectful nod. The individual's wearing clothes from an age forgotten.
I assume I don't recognize them, or do I?
No, you have no idea who they are. But you can sense they're not as powerful as you by any means. But they do have enough power that they are not forced to avert their gaze.
Gotcha.
So, looking around, you see that the docks are almost empty. By comparison of the last time you were here, where they were bustling and overflowing with individuals, you are unable to see much of anything in this area other than them. All of the undead souls waiting to be ferried away. Holy fuck, why was that so hard? I apologize. That word did not want to come out like that.
It happens.
All of the undead are furries. So
I believe it.
But yes, as you are watching them all leave, usher in single file lines and rows, you can see that there's a larger presence of these Shadarkais all around the environment. They're watching carefully over the area, and you also notice there's a handful of shadowed creatures that are currently skewered and piked into the ground. As you have arrived, you hear a voice behind you speak out. Well, if it isn't the shitheads. The Queen's been waiting for you.
Are we able to spot them?
Oh, you turn around and you instantly see it's just a random Shadarkai. But this individual has scars all the way up and down their arms and fingers. All like tally marks.
Interesting introductions. Oh, where is she?
She is in her throne, as she usually is. Follow me. By the way, none of you were tailed by any shadows of absence, were you?
Don't believe so.
Good.
Our route was quite unconventional.
Good. Well, if that is the case, then follow me. As he walks and wanders through, you do see that there's another one of these shadowy creatures in the distance, starting to move through the environment, searching through, trying to find something. And instantly, there's a barrage of daggers that shoot up into the air, destabilizing the creature before you see about 6 Shadarkai leap on top of it and dropping it to the ground. Oh, don't mind that. It's just agents of Shah.
I was going to ask.
Yes, she's been, trying hard.
To no luck.
How does a shadow hide in the Shadowfell? How does a god step foot here when it burns? He looks at Vindir up and down and just smirks.
I'm just fine right now, thank you very much.
Of course. Your spell is helping you tremendously, but we have been prepared for such a attack against our queen. We were not going to let it happen easily.
Good. Can I see any of their men that as we're like going past? Can I see anything akin to the loss that I've seen in the city? Like pieces of them missing, any corruption of Shar on any of the people?
Roll me
That's how
a
she infiltrates.
medicine check.
This one.
Wow.
30.
Okay, the hemocraft die saved your ass.
Oh, it really did, yeah. Swings around, but the last one was a 2, this one was 12.
Alrighty, so looking around, there does appear to be a couple of wayward souls with lost limbs, but none of them have that same nature to them. None of them seem to be trying to perceive anything or look around. They just look wayward and like they miss home, as many of the souls in the environment just naturally do.
But just none of the same corruption.
None of them do. Looking around like this, the Shadarkai escorting you will look at you. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. The damned souls are easily filtered out very quickly.
It's not just the damned that I'm looking at.
If they were associated with her, they are damned. They do not belong here, and they belong somewhere very clear, and they are sent there immediately. They do not have time to look around or gain favor. We've been very cautious, as stated.
I'm all doing the same thing.
One of you, sorry, 2 of you, he looks at you and Vindir. 2 of you have her marks. I was told to allow you to walk freely and easily when you arrived today. And yet you're marked by her.
It's complicated.
You're not here to kill my queen, are you?
No. To recruit her into helping.
He turns his
Let's
gaze
protect
over
her.
to you now, Vendir. Sorry.
If I wanted her dead, don't you think she'd already be dead?
No. But so long as you are not here to kill her, then we don't have a problem. He walks.
If we were, she would. Sorry.
You go ahead.
If we were, she would sick that priest of hers on me, and I'm not very appreciative of her.
Lady Teresa.
That one, yes. I don't like her.
Neither do I. So maybe you have good taste after all.
Thank you.
I suppose I should introduce myself, shouldn't I?
It'd be helpful.
By all means.
My name is Brief. It is my chosen name. It is what I've preferred to go by. And it is the only titlements that all of you will have as to refer to me as. I am a very dedicated worshipper of my queen. And facilitator of death, though I rarely get to leave the city itself, since usually my job is, well, to kill what is trying not to die.
So what is your name?
Brief.
Yes, you said that, so you give the long-winded explanation, but you're not being very brief of that, so.
I'm so glad you understand.
So, is brief short
I
for
had-
boxer brief?
No.
Oh, okay.
That is horribly inappropriate. No, many of us pick our own names because we do not see a need to gain a name from our creator. She's so busy after all. But some of us are born in other worlds and lands, and they need their own names. As you are talking, you begin to see another one of these shadows forming up in the sky as it is beginning to descend down towards the area. And you watch as, from on top of a roof, a Shadarkai launches themselves at the shadow, laughing maniacally and hysterically as they start chopping into it and severing it into tiny pieces. Ah, my partner. I was wondering when he'd get back. Handsome man, isn't he? None of you got to look at his face, but he murdered real good.
Definitely
He's
has
well
good
skilled.
hands. Yeah.
Thank you. He'll be delighted to hear it. He has a little bit of a confidence issue, but we're working on it.
Urg is the same. Ever since he got beaten by a boar, he's just never recovered.
Oh. And he walks up to you, Elowin. You should not be concerned with the opinion of a boat. It's an object.
What?
You shouldn't
What
be
boat?
concerned about an opinion of a boat. It is an object.
A boat. Yes. Just a boat.
If you say so.
Yes.
That's not Erg, that's Elowen.
Oh! Wait, so which one is that? Wait.
The
I
cat.
am Erd.
You're
I'm not a cat.
the giant muscular creature that seems to weigh more than it should.
Yes, the cat.
I am not a cat.
You have
It has been
confidence issues.
deiftically confirmed that you're a cat.
Oh,
Who says I have confidence issue?
Him. He points at Kaz.
Yeah, he's wrong.
Very well. So long as he's wrong, I guess. Tell you what. If you ever feel like you don't have a lot of confidence, we do this system where we do words of affirmations. You can join us one morning when we're doing it.
He's so
I'll keep that in
insecure he
mind.
can't even talk about it.
I think it would really help you.
If you'll learn one thing about these guys, they like to lie a lot. They like to gaslight until you believe something.
Ah.
They go under the old tutelage. If you repeat a lie enough, it becomes true.
Did you not lose to a boat?
I acknowledge I lost.
So not everything's a lie.
Fascinating. So you all fuck with each other just for shits and giggles.
They like to. Me, not so much.
Yeah,
Fact,
you
I
should
don't
try
really.
it sometimes.
No.
They are clearly weaker than you, after all.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
The sign of endearment.
Oh dear, that's wonderful. Anyways, inside, he gestures at a massive building, a castle. You will find the queen on her throne. Please be mindful of the dead in there. They are allowed to stay for the time being.
Are these animated dead or just on the ground dead?
They're animated. They're dead.
Well, they should have fell, so that's where they are right now.
Yes.
This is a realm where the dead pass through.
Yes. And I am instructed to allow them to keep staying dead here. But it's only the ones from other realms I am allowed to kill right now. Goodbye. And he starts whistling and
Bye-bye.
walking away.
You still never told us your name.
Brief.
I don't get it. He's never been brief about that. He still hasn't told us. How is?
His name is Brief. Like your name is Kaz.
Right,
His is
so
Brief.
so just quickly say it. He's doing the
I
exact opposite.
really worry about Zodiac and its scientists.
Why? I will admit Liara is the top scientist, but I'm right there as well.
I know, and that's what worries me.
Why?
It's really hard to put into words, Kaz.
Bum, 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 bum.
I would keep it brief, but it's just too hard.
You're not doing that either, are you? You're just sitting and saying you're just not saying it. Do people not? Is the word brief different in my world?
It's definitely different here.
Seemingly.
Alrighty. So, you guys move into the castle and look inside where there is a massive ballroom with a throne at the other end of it. And the entire ground floor is filled with these individuals in full plate mail armor, no such skin or muscle attached to them, kneeling on one knee, staring at the throne. As you look over at the Queen of Ravens, who is seated there, currently watching as you all walk inside. She sees you Her eyes flicker to each one of you quickly before she greets you. Welcome. I hope nothing threatened you on your way in. I do apologize if they did, Casimir. It is in their nature.
No. One of your people, and he didn't catch his name, was very appreciative to us and led us through.
Ah. You didn't catch their name. That is rude of them. I'll make sure I discuss to my warriors on the proper etiquette of receiving an anticipated guest.
We got his name. Casimir's
tried
not big
to-
heart.
He tried to tell us, he just never got around to it. But Vindir keeps saying they did tell us. Maybe I just didn't hear it.
It was brief.
Oh, yes. He is a bit of a troll.
Well, maybe. I'm not one to judge.
No. He is a type of individual that likes to mess with other individuals for fun.
It sounds
Oh.
like a lot of people in this party.
Yes.
Then he should have appreciated my joke better then. I asked him if his name was short for boxer brief.
Oh. He's not very good at receiving such jokes. You may find a dead animal's head in your sleeping chambers in the future. I assure you he will not physically harm you, though I cannot promise anything for your psychological state.
He might just learn about peace then.
But yes, you all have found me.
Yes, we have.
And I must say, we're quite glad to see that Shar has not
Shara's not got
made
to you
progress on your lands. Yes. I was
No.
trying to think of the right words.
She has not, you are correct. I'm being very careful to ensure she doesn't.
yet. That's good. We don't want her to be more powerful than she already is.
I agree completely. Which is why I've been remaining inside of my domain. And I made it so even more souls were sent to where they need to. That new realm you all created. I must thank you. Who had the insight of making it redeemable for souls? Reincarnation?
Oh no.
I want to say out of character it was Kaz or Vindir.
I think it was
I'm
Vindir.
leaning more towards Kaz though. It was a group project.
Yeah.
Well, it was insightful, so thank you very much.
You're welcome.
But I managed to ship away many of the souls.
That's
All of
awesome.
the ones who were questionable about where they need to go for another opportunity. Now, have you found a suitable replacement for myself?
Oh, you plan on
didn't.
leaving as well?
No, I do not.
Ooh.
But I like to have contingencies in place in case I die.
That's
We did not.
insightful of you.
Sorry. Or well, on your go.
Are you saying her?
Sorry, that's the girlfriend.
Well, we're gonna need your help.
What do you need?
You're not gonna like it. We're gonna need you to leave here.
I would encourage you to do a bit more explaining, please.
I was able to ask the universe a question, and it gave me an answer. A prophecy that if I bring you, Saren Ray, and Liara, we can stop and defeat Shar.
Not a prophecy.
I use that word so you could understand what was happening. We were on Tundras.
Of course. So I will be necessary in this conflict.
Twofold, because we need your help with taming the lawbearer.
Well, the lawbearer is a difficult goddess to tame. If you are asking me to quench her wrath temporarily, that I may be capable of doing.
We need you to help us show her the truth.
How may I do this?
I guess by more or less being there. We have the evidence. We just need her to trust us long enough for us to show it to her.
And you believe I will be suitable for this?
We're hoping you are.
We have our champion as well, or at least an advocate or a most loyal follower. May not be exactly a champion, but who is also going to ask for her time and for her to be present and be alone for a worthwhile judgment. But we, as Dinda said, we have the evidence. Another voice to add in, along with Saren Ray, could go a long way to show that it is not just us, but she's of the false belief that we are serving Exium's beliefs, that we are working towards his ends. When rather it is her. There is a piece of the process that may prove difficult to gain her trust on because of where we have had to store this information. So having godly assistance, people that she would likely not think to be evil or to be on our side, especially since you are essentially, or some of your people are the antithesis of me, I think it might speak volumes.
Roll me a persuasion roll, Kaz.
I have advantage normally because of the feelings aura. Do I still have that?
Yes.
Thank you.
$25.
32.
Holy shit, that's a 30. Okay, sorry, my bad. So, she'll listen to you, nodding as you speak and recognizing it. If I am going to be leaving my realm, I am going to be in great danger. My presence is easily detected by all of the Pantheon, and I have not left my realm but in a projected state in many, many hundreds of years. If I am to do this, we may incur the wrath of Shah. Though she does not need my power as much as she needs the others, it is still something that would assist her greatly. Would you all be defending me while I'm there? As I cannot leave my home realm unprotected by my champions.
Protect you.
We would protect you. What I believe may be happening is if we manage to bring the lawbearer to our side, then it is very likely that Shar will appear and will attempt to attack us, and it may just be the final fight. But we are needing you there. We are not seeking to destroy her unless we need to. We are trying to another way that we think might be successful.
And this way is our greatest opportunity for success.
It's either that or force people to be imprisoned for 3,000 years.
All of the people?
No, just 6.
Let's maybe not talk about that. You keep that to yourself.
She needs to know the whole thing. We can't ask her to trust us if we aren't going to trust her.
And there's a reason we are avoiding that path?
Because I don't believe all 6 will willingly imprison themselves for 300 years inside the moon. Or 3,000 years inside the moon.
You're using a very particular word. Is there a reason
Which
for
one?
that?
Which word? Yes. Because I can make that decision for all of us, regardless of their will. And I will not make that decision. I will not take the free will of mortals or even gods.
You will not. What think
No.
the rest of your companions? Would you remove the free will of 6 individuals to stop Shaw?
No.
And I am no better than the gods that I hate.
So your philosophy is greatness, no matter the sacrifice of oneself, but never
It's
at
great.
the sacrifice of others?
If greatness means giving up people's free will, then yes. The reason why we're even in this mess is because you all took away Shar's free will.
We should have killed her.
maybe you should have. But you didn't. You made her into what she is now.
She didn't. I don't think so, I know you. How long has it been that you've been in this role?
I came into my position after Shaw had fallen.
Those before you, and those that still exist, or have been since deceased. I know, Vandir, you were saying you in the general term meaning all of heaven, but...
Yes. I meant no offense.
Not you directly.
I do not take offense. Go on.
There was those that forced her into that role, and not willingly.
I understand that. And I will respect your decision on this, but I want it known that in our failure, your morals may be to blame for countless deaths and perishments. If you fail, I hope you understand that.
It won't matter for very long anyways if I fail. If we fail.
True. Then you shall have me. But I must request that one of my warriors comes with us. He is a bit of a strange fellow, but I trust you will not be harsh towards him. He's very deep.
We cannot ensure their safety.
That is not what I am asking for. He lacks confidence, and I do not wish to be around or hear any beratement of him under any circumstance. Is that clear?
Of course.
What if it's with love?
No. He does not possess that ability of differentiating the two.
So he's like Kaz.
So long as it causes no problems that prevent us from doing this, then no. And what do you mean by that?
Y'all just see exactly what you're supposed to see. Or what you think you're supposed to see.
Very well. Then I shall summon Felix to accompany us.
Oh, not Brief?
Brief, no. He is an exceptional murderer, but he is not a great protector. Felix, on the other hand, is an exceptional murderer, and a devout and loyal protector. Far more valuable in this instance, I believe. She takes her hand, raising it up, and you see a raven dislodges from her palm and goes fluttering out there. A few moments goes by, and the front doors open up as you hear some gritty whistling happening. And a very maimed-looking individual steps out. His throat has a scar that ventures all the way across it that is very deeply embedded and sewn up to be kept clean. You notice across his fingers there are scars as well that are hand-stitched all the way up his arms. And you look at his very unappealing face as he looks at all of you with a little bit of a gap in his teeth and large doughy eyes. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Queen, you needed me? Yes, darling, Felix. These individuals are requesting that I leave our home and help them stop this god that's been a problem. Oh, are you sure? I could just go kill her if you want. No, Felix, you may not. I do not doubt your capabilities, but she is not someone that killing would serve very well for the rest of us. Oh, so you have to do that, like, mercy kill thing? Where, like, you don't kill, but you let her keep her life? But then she owes you? Like that? Something like that, Felix. Would you be willing to go with us? It is going to be exceptionally... Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm in. Dangerous. Okay. You may die. Right. These people will not be trying to save you. Understood.
I might try to still save you. I just can't guarantee it.
Well, not over her. Like, ever over her. Like, you
Not
let me
over her.
die to make sure she lives, no matter what.
I will let you die if it means that she has to live, yes.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Of course.
Very well. Then you'll be accompanying us as my private protector. If any creature gets within an arm's length of me, and I have not welcomed them to do so, you have my divine authority to murder them. Okay, I can do that. Wait, are these guys allowed near you? Yes, they are. Alright.
I'm
Oh.
going to say this one in advance. Could you please permit Liara as well? Because I can't... She may try to run up for a hug or something, and I can't promise that. And I don't want to kill him if I don't have to.
I will say that you should stop her from trying to hug me. I'm not a hugging god.
I'm just saying I cannot predict what she would do.
You should try to be ready. I will not permit her to have permission to touch me. I do not enjoy being touched. Alright,
And
well, that settles that.
if he tries to stab, I will not enjoy having to kill him because of it. I am trying to prevent a problem for both of us.
Oh,
I will try to prevent her from doing anything as long as you prevent him from trying to kill her.
Felix, who's barely 5 feet tall, walks up to you, Kaz, and places his hand on your shoulder. Oh, don't worry. I understand completely. If you have to kill me, you have to kill me.
I don't want to,
Oh, that's fine.
but I also understand that one of the people that we were going to get for this,
Yeah.
and I don't want you to kill them
Oh,
because you're a protector. Same thing. We understand each other.
well, what if I just cut off her ankles? Would that be better for you?
What if I did it to her? And I'll point to like the Raven Queen. Would
Oh.
you feel like that was okay?
No, I would want to kill you.
Then you see where I'm coming from.
Right, but that doesn't answer my question.
No. I would kill you before it came to that.
I'm pretty fast.
We'll see each other if it comes to it, don't worry. Let's hope not.
Oh no. Oh, Queen, did I fuck up? No, you did not, Felix. Casimir, please, if she looks like she's getting ready to come towards me with any amount of anything, please restrain her.
I will do what I can.
Thank you. Dude, I am so sorry. I didn't want to make it sound like I was gonna...
No.
I'm
This
sorry.
was me taking precautions because of one of our side.
Okay.
I am saying that because I believe that you're good at your job. You come highly recommended.
Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm sure you're good at eating people.
Really.
He ate a god.
Oh. What'd they taste like?
Kind of bitter.
Really? I
think
always
it's
imagined
all that.
they'd be salty. Huh.
I think it's just all the... Well, it depends on the god, really. Like, I've tasted a few by this point. They each have their own kind of different quirks.
Anybody here proficient in medicine?
Yes.
Yes.
You may roll. Both of you realize as he like moved closer to speak to you, he also has stitching over and under his lips. Those are the only stitchings that go all the way through the skin and meat. All of the other stitching is like superficial, like almost aesthetic, but he doesn't strike you as somebody who does it for an aesthetic reason. And with the graveliness of his voice, it's almost like he spent an exceptionally long time unable to speak, and his vocal cords are permanently solid, grinding against one another. He also moves with no objective of keeping himself safe. This guy is mentally incredibly unstable.
Awesome. This is gonna work out just great.
All right. Also, don't tell the queen. He just whispers to you, Kaz, but obviously all of you can hear him. If we see Shar, we can just kill her.
I mean, I
We're going to
wish we could kill
would-
Shar, but
Oh, we can.
right now.
Everything dies.
If she dies, she
Does that mean
becomes
death can die too?
stronger.
Yeah. What we're saying,
Death
Kaz?
does die. If she dies, she becomes stronger, and we can't. It becomes a problem then.
But then we
And
kill
yes,
her again.
death does die. Yeah, but she's at the point where it's very difficult to.
Really?
Supposedly.
I don't know. I think a lot of people are scared when they don't need to be. I've yet to encounter something I can't murder.
Neither have we.
See? It'll be easy.
Well, it's not always easy though.
Hmm.
Torag was quite difficult.
Torag. What's a Torag?
The crawling king.
Huh?
A giant worm that lived under the entirety of the world. And that the gods couldn't kill, but we did.
I've eaten worms.
Think of one impossibly large to the extent that it's the size of an entire world.
Well, the thing about worms, if you cut them in half, then they become two worms. So you have to
That's what he did.
kill it, all of it at once.
Yes,
Cut
essentially,
long
that was the
ways.
problem.
Oh, so
So think of something that
figured
was
it out.
incredibly large. Yes, we did kill it. But think of that was incredibly large, but I had to kill all of it all at once. That was the problem.
Huh. Next time, if you're struggling figuring it out, just ask me. I can figure it out.
Have you killed many gods?
Not yet.
Maybe you can get your first one in.
Okay. Yeah. What's a god I should go kill?
There's not many
Sure.
left right now.
Oh.
We sort of killed a lot of them in so short, so
Okay, I'll go kill Shar.
yeah, we'll let you do that.
I think right now we need you to protect your queen.
Well, yeah. Never understood this whole protect thing. The easiest way to solve the problem is to fucking kill it. Okay.
That's what I said.
I like you.
Mhm.
Not romantically.
Same.
Okay. Just making sure. I think you're way too pretty. I don't like
Thank
pretty
you.
people very much.
Yeah, same sometimes. At least we're on the same page.
Yeah. You're also really pretty. He looks at you, Vindir.
Until just recently, I was quite old and hideous.
Oh. Well, I'm 640, so.
Oh, I'm not that old.
Nah.
How old are you?
About 137-ish. I don't know now because time is no longer linear for me. So.
I was half
Such a
expecting you to
child.
say 45. Just. Age.
No, I really had to go the really old age for the low con and low strength.
Yeah.
So you're like just barely an adult.
To whatever the hell you are, yes. But for me, no. I have lived more than a lifetime. And now now I don't have to worry about it.
If someone gives you immortality, tell them to shove it.
Why would I want to be immortal? The sweet embrace
I'm
of
sorry.
death is what motivates me to get up every day.
Ochium Senator Vindia. Someone ever offers you immortality, you tell them to shove it.
Yeah. Death is amazing. We're all going to
Double
experience it.
Double immortality is not a thing.
Oh, yeah. That's like double infancy. Nobody would like that.
I already have the immortality. That's from the Sparks.
Oh, my condolences. I would hate living forever.
Your wish might come sooner rather than later, if things go wrong.
Awesome. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go. And he walks like 30 feet away to just stand next to the queen. And then he fumbles around and pulls out two slightly hooked at the top short swords and just smiles. All right, guys, I think that's where we can call the session this week. Next week, you go parlay with Arathis. GG's.
Yes.